So I've got my hands on ACQ AI bot by Alex Hormozi. And here's the thing, I'm using it right now to promote Vicky Voice AI agent across my Instagram. And as I'm asking it to put together a strategy for me. And basically what it's doing kind of detailed cadence with the cold messaging, with also how to reply, how soon to follow up as well. And it's referencing the box. So if you can see here, if I click here, it's giving me the sections from the book where I can kind of deep dive on the strategy much more. So $100 million lead, page 155. And then if I move further right here, it's referencing $100 million playbook, lead nurture. So I can dive deep into strategy a lot more. And let me show you how it's actually built. Let's divide this AI system into two sections. All right, so we have, let's look at the document file section over here. So let's say all of his documents, all of his books and PDF teachings and handbooks that he has. So we would use optical character recognition to extract text out of his visuals because he has visuals in his books. Then we also would do is we'll take his large documents and break them down into smaller pieces right here. This is very important because AI works best when searching smaller focused pieces rather than huge files. Then each of this chunk basically is transformed into vector over here, which is just numerical way of capturing its meaning. Then think of it as like placing the chunk into map of meaning, basically, where similar ideas land close together. These vectors are later stored into the vector database right here. All right, so now let's take a look at the second section, which is what happens when the user prompts. So when the user asks a question, the system converts that question into a vector, which you can picture as dropping a pin on that same map of meaning that the documents were placed earlier. So that way the system can compare the question directly with the documents, basically right here. So then the question's pin is compared with all the pins from other documents that we just chunked and put in the vector database right here. So the system looks for the chunks that sits closest to my question on the meaning map right here. So what is a content retriever? It pulls out the most relevant chunks. For example, if I'm asking what is a Grand Slam offer, it will find the section where that is mentioned. Then it will combine basically my question plus the relevant chunks from that document. It will use LLM to generate a clear, natural language answer. Then that answer is sent back to the user, just in a plain English language.